Hi guys, welcome to another video. I wanted to make a playground using the new lot type in The Sims 4. Right now, I kind of just want to have a look at what furniture we want to use. I'm still deciding on the theme of our playground. See, let's find playground. What requirements have we got? What counts as playground equipment? See, we have so many different swings and then not much of anything else. So these count. So we could have like a little... I know Little Sims used a little basketball thing, so we could do that because it's nice that it counts as something. We're going to want one of these. Probably the new one, because the newer one looks actually quite nice. What colours have we got? Look at how pastel this is. I really like these colours. We could go... Oh my god, we could go for really cute vibes with this. Wait. Yeah, I like the pink. We could go for a really cute park. This is my favourite swing set. I mean, come on. So, we'll just get a load of our favourite things out. Although this one's very pretty too. I can't lie. But this one looks too fairy. I mean, it's obviously the fairy pack, but it's like almost too fairy, I think, for this. I want this park to be a little bit more versatile, even if it is going to have like a cutesy theme. And obviously these two match really well, so we could definitely use these monkey bars. Don't know which colour we want to use, because we can mix in a different pastel colour. These maybe are too bright, maybe? Oh, what was the happy message you got? That's exciting. Well, we get a bit of good news. Do I want this? I never get to use this for anything. Congratulations, Demi! Fall of 2026, you'll have your associate degree in business. That's incredible. Congratulations. That is quite an achievement. I can't even imagine that. That's so cool. You should be really proud of that. I'm guessing you're quite busy at the moment then in terms of all your work and stuff. I'm guessing you've got quite a lot going on you're trying to get done. Yeah, this is cute. I'm liking the stuff we've picked for this. We got obviously a ball pit with this. We have the swing set we like. We definitely want to use this little slide because toddlers also turn up a lot. So this playground lot type is the same as like the park, but with this one, more kids and toddlers will turn up. So it's obviously a really good space, you know, for kids to meet each other. So it can be really useful. And I'm thinking we'll want to have like a little toddler area that's like got that cute fence, and the rest of it be like a really cute park. Okay. So now we're going to decide what world we want to build it in, which will be interesting. What world do I want to build it in? No, we're using kind of pastel colours. Oh yeah, waiting for the teachers to grade the assignments. Yeah, that's got to be annoying. It sucks when you've done all the work for something and you just have to wait. Like, you just have to be patient. And you don't always want to be patient. Sometimes you just want to know what happened with it and what you got instead of having to wait. Because then I'm assuming if you have to wait, like... is it like a final grade then? So you just have to wait for them to give you your final grade? Or are you going to get to, like, your grade back and then get to update what you've done? Like, how does it work? Very curious. Let's go back to Willow Creek. Maybe I should do it in Willow Creek. What lot size? It's 30 by 20. I don't know. I kind of like when this world is kind of simple. Obviously, it's very base game friendly in this world. I kind of want to get rid of somebody else's house and put a park there. I want it to be a bit bigger than a 30 by 20 lot. Although we have this house. Let me go and see this lot. Maybe we can bulldoze this one, because I only need a little bit of extra space, I think. Okay, let me think. Obviously there's a house right there, but it's the same for this other one. I kind of like it because it has this little garden at the back, which when you think about it, it's kind of cool. Okay, so you turn it in and you wait for the grades for the week, right? Okay, so it's like a weekly thing rather than just like a every now and then thing. Okay, well, no one likes having to wait for things, do they? I mean, I'm assuming you kind of just want to know. Oh, hi, Ashley. I'm doing really well, thank you. How are you? We're just building a park today. We're having a bit of fun building a park with the new lot type. In fact, I need to set it in... Oh, it thinks it's residential. Can I not change this to not be resident? Do I have to change it through Manage Worlds? Give us a sec. Hold on. I think I need to change it through Manage Worlds first. Even though I just want to get building. We're going to build a very, like, pastel pink... No, it's over here. We want to build a very pastel pink kind of park. Oh, yeah, it's because these people still live here. I just demolished their house and didn't even move them out. That's a little bit messed up. That was a bit inconsiderate of me. Oh, dear. Oh, well. I know, right? I'm so mean. It's more important to have our park, I think. They'll find somewhere else to live. Okay, we should now be able to set it. Yeah. So, for our playground lot type, I think what we'll do is we'll get in all the playground stuff first. And then it can give me an idea of how I want to set things up. So I did really like the look of these, like, pastel basketball hoops. So, obviously I'm just going to vaguely set these out for now. But these will kind of roughly go in the front, I think. So there'll be like a basketball oh my god, I can't speak. Basketball court here, I think. So actually, I play on PC. I've tried playing The Sims on console before, but I'm not very good at it. I find it like really hard to control. I don't know if that's just me. But my sister plays it on console sometimes, and I don't really know how she does it, to be honest. She's a lot braver than I am. I genuinely find it really hard. But I think it's probably a little bit of a learning process. But what about you, Ashley? What do you play on? Okay, that'll be our toddler area. Although, is that a bit dangerous to have the toddler area, like, too close to this? Isn't it kind of mean? Like, maybe we should do it... Could even have it in the middle. And then have the normal kids bit, like, around, maybe? Because we also need to fit in this big pirate ship. I kind of want to have an area around the pirate ship, like, with the splash pads. So it actually kind of gives the idea of it being, like, the sea around it. I think that's kind of cute. So we'll have, like, this little sea area. Maybe that should be in the middle, actually. So we'll have this, like, ocean area towards the back. Okay. I like that. I like that. And we'll have this toddler bit in the front. And for the toddler bit, I also want to have, like, a little slide. Okay. Okay. So I'll put, like, a little fence around that. It doesn't look like much at the moment, does it? But then we need our normal play equipment. So I'm going to want to have... I think I've decided on these swings, because they're just really pretty. I love the lights on them. Depends on what side we want to have this. Let me think. Maybe we should actually put the toddler stuff back here. Roughly. Again, just roughly. Maybe we put the toddler stuff over in that corner, and then this is where we have the normal play equipment. We could have like a little welcoming thing in here, a little entrance bit, and then have our slides, have our swings here. Is there any other pastel colours? Nah, I think it's just these. I don't know if I like them right next to each other, actually. Maybe they need to be, like, more... Or do we even need to have two, or is two overkill? Oh yeah, once we get some, like, trees in and stuff, this will look less weird, I think. Although we could... Let's maybe try putting one swing set in. And we could have, like, the monkey bars. I feel so weird setting this up. Just because it's such a weird, empty looking thing, but it will have more to it. Okay, what else do we want to add? Is that kind of it in terms of the equipment? I mean, we have enough. So this technically works. It might be good to get some paving down to get more of an idea of how this is going to be set up. And even before that, if we sort out the basketball court, we're going to need city living. Let's see, there's like I don't know if I need the mural here. There's like a thing you can get. I keep saying thing. There's just a thing you can get. Oh, I'm glad you've been enjoying the stream. I'd love for you to, you know, to stay and be a part of it. This is really fun. Thank you. Where do I find... I want like the flooring for it. We can have like the marks of like the basketball court. Oh, here we go. Please tell me we have like a pink one. We do! Look at that! That's so fun. Although I wish it was like white lines instead of black, but we can have like the paving be white. How do I like maneuver this again? Like that? Yeah. Is this like correct? I think that's correct. Now, do I like where this is set up? Maybe I want to over a couple. Depends if we want to have any like fencing around it. I mean, it's probably a good idea too. But the fencing would have to be right along this. And we could have it like really properly fenced in, or do we want to have an outline around it? I think maybe. So we should probably put it over one more. And then we can decide on our patio. I kind of want it to be pink. Is there like a pink? Because if we can embrace the pink, that would be kind of fun. But maybe it's too much with that. What's this one like? I don't like the edges. Ooh, this would be cute. Hear me out. Okay, wait. It's not the right kind of paving for this though, is it? You wouldn't really have these under a basketball court. But I really like how it looks. Drop my my Discord. I'd rather not do that on stream if that's okay. If you want, I do have an Instagram. My Instagram is the same name as my Twitch one, just without the underscore at the end. So you can always find me on Instagram and give me a follow, and I'm more than happy to chat on there too. So that's another really good way to find me. Anyway, there's my basketball court. I wonder if it's tough. Do I want to keep that, or do I want to change it? I kind of like it. I do like the way it stands out. And by the way, in terms of fence, I kind of think I want this one for over there. This fence. Hold on 1 second. My I'm gonna say goodnight to my partner. 1 second. Alright. Okay. But yeah, I want to use this little fence, I think. I think this little fence is going to be cute for over here. So I'm just going to keep it there to have a good idea. Or this one. Actually, no, maybe that one. But in terms of in this side, we want there to be quite a big fence, because that's what you probably have. Like, you probably have something like this over there. We'd probably have this. And hey, it does look kind of pastel. So we could use this. And this is realistic, because at the end of the day, you don't want the basketball, like, hitting any of the kids playing. And once we have some trees, like, it'll look cute. What fence is that? So let's get to work. Let's go to get to work. Here. And we'll have like, we'll make it like double doors. Over here. Does it not want to oh, weird. It doesn't want to like rotate the way I want it to. And that's okay. It doesn't want to do that, so we won't make it. But there you go. You have the 2 gates on the side. And should we continue this stone going across the whole park? Let's see. Let's think. So I want there to be like a proper entranceway at the front here. In the middle. So I'm just going to go for it and put some in and see how it looks. Because we could have some like flowers or something over there. Maybe it needs to be one more wide. It's like a T shape. Okay. I'm picking up what I'm putting down. This can then be a little bit further back. Because we don't need to fence in this stuff. So we can have some things that aren't fenced in anywhere. Yeah, see, that works. Because then, like, it's a bit more free-flowing. So, you know, this could be an entrance to the park, and also this, which I kind of like. I think that's kind of cute. I'm going to want to get some pink trees, and I'm hoping that I don't just have to go to debug. There's these ones, and there's these. Well, these ones are nice. They're very big, though, but I kind of like that they're very big, so maybe... Where do I want to put it? Maybe in the front? That is such a pretty tree, though. And that's kind of cool to have so far in the front. Maybe we could put it just like a little further back. It does cover up quite a lot, though. So maybe... I mean, it's okay if it covers up the basketball court a little bit. I'd rather it covered up the basketball court than all of it. One second. Okay, I'm getting good vibes. Let's just like save what we've done, even though we haven't done a lot. We could call it something like really cute, like Cherry Blossom Playground, but I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. But let's just get a name in. Cherry Blossom Playground. It's gonna be really cute. I've got good ideas with this. Okay. I might immediately get to work on this little splash park kind of thing over here. So for that we're gonna need growing together, right? Yeah. Because we could even have this like whale somewhere. I think that would be really fun. So the whale could be back here. That's gonna be so cute. Why am I actually so excited? Oh, should we have the tree park here? I mean, the thing is, the tree park is such a big item, and it's really nice to have, but then at times it's like, it's almost too big to have in your house. So imagine if you could just come here to use the tree house. Like, that would actually be really useful. But also, is it too big to put anywhere here? And it's probably kind of weird to have it in the front now, but we could put it in this back bit. Even if it's a bit off the lot. In fact, what I might do, I might go on the gallery here and put treehouse, because what we can do is we can just download one that's been fully, what's the word? Like fully upgraded, like this one. So then I don't have to get a sim here to do it. Here we go. This one's been like fully sorted out, you know, built and everything. Maybe we have it this way, so it's like, if you want to come to the treehouse, you have to walk around this dirt path here to get to it. And then it's kind of its own thing. And it should still function okay, so. See, that's kind of fun, and it gives you something to look at the back. So, I like that. I think that's useful. Okay. Anyway. Oh, hold on, I'm getting distracted again, but what if we had like a little bike at the front here? Oh my god, this is so cute. Like a kid's just kind of left their bike like against the railings. Although actually, I probably will have more like flowers on this side. Like maybe we should do it over here. Although, am I going to put a fence here? If I put a fence, it's probably going to be roughly over here. We'll make it work. It'll be somewhere over here. And we'll have like a load of benches that line this area. Right, let's put some splash pads in. Because we can use these to really make it look like the sea. Oh my god. Just you wait, this is going to be so cute. I don't know if I want that one. Maybe this one should be over here, like a little entrance. And we probably need quite a big one for the whale. No offense to the whale. Yes. Just imagine as a kid coming here though. I genuinely think that would be so fun. Okay, let's think flooring wise. We want kind of like a fun colour for here. Let me think. Something that really does look like the sea, but it's also, the flooring needs to make sense, I think. I mean, this does look like the sea, but it's a little bright. I'm wondering if we also have like this in the toddlers area. I'll put one block down just to think about it. We could use this. Whoa. Okay, I don't know. That's probably a bit much, but it's kind of cool. It probably looks too much like clouds though, doesn't it? Yeah, I love it, but I think it looks too much like clouds for it to work. So even though I like it, it's probably not gonna work. How about this? What's this? Nah. It could just be like something really simple, like even like just this blue. That might like do, at least it's base game. And then we could do like a fence up to here to block that off. Probably gonna have to move our whale a little bit. Yeah, cool. And then we'll have like a fence around it. I love this. I do really like this businesses and hobbies one. It doesn't need to be huge. And we could have actually some hedges in certain places too, to really separate things. Yes, I think the hedge looks better over on that side instead of the normal fence. But then this fence looks a bit too small, I think. So maybe that's not going to work, actually. Let me think. Although maybe if we just do the fence like along this side too. And have it like that. And then just have like the hedgerow at the back. Maybe that's cool. We'll leave it for now. I think I like it, but I want to sit with it for a little bit. And then in terms of the playground, I don't know, like part of me thinks I want to be able to save some room for some like flowers and stuff over there. And also, I don't want it to all look too samey, so let me think. Oh, actually we don't need a slide. Because this already has like a slide on it. This sort of has like everything that is needed. How do we want to lay this out? We could have it like this. I still want to have like the fence along. So maybe we have it like further up. Then in terms of our fence, which one did I decide I wanted to use? There was this one, and there was like that other toddler one. I think it's base game though. Is it base game? Yeah, this one. Which one is better? We could have this one for the purple. The purple is kind of nice. Is that enough space for them? I think it is. Because we could kind of have this bit. We'll put a tree in. I think we need to see some more trees in here because it's hard to get the vision without the trees. We'll need like a normal tree too, I think. Or we could have the tree that has some lights on it. That might be really nice. And then we probably just need like a normal tree in here too. It's hard to know how many trees are too many trees. That's the tricky thing, isn't it? Like, when do I need to calm down with the amount of trees I'm doing? And there's probably too many different styles of trees. Like, I probably need to not use that one. And have that here. And have, like, another very normal kind of base game tree instead. Let me think. Yeah, like something like this. This sort of goes with the environment a little bit more. Probably need to make it small though, because otherwise it's so big. And we'll move these along a little bit. I mean, what do we think? I think this is cute. You think there are too many trees? What if we got rid of this tree at the back? Because then we could have some flowers here. We'll stick with this amount for now. It's just obviously because this is a tree too, technically. So I think it throws it off. That is true. But there's probably enough shade in different areas. And we could have like some umbrellas over here. Because what my plan is as well, is we'll have some seats that are facing the toddler thing so that the parents can sort of keep an eye on their kids over here. But we probably do need to put a little toddler gate in. We'll put it here. Because that's obviously where that thing comes out. We need to think of a flooring to use over here. Something that looks like it's kind of soft. I mean, I was kind of thinking this one, but I feel like it doesn't go with our pastel vibes, so I'm not sure about that one. I mean, we could use that cloud one I was thinking of before. Oh yeah, I kind of like that. Yeah, I think I like that. Do I want to use some more of the paving? I don't know actually. I don't know if I do. I think I might want this to stay being grass. I think so. We could start putting in some flowers. Because that will give us a better idea, I think. If we have some flowers in. It's probably going to take me a while though. Knowing me. So we'll start with some like bushes. And that will help us give us a better idea of where we want to have some flowers. I think we can really size these up and use these pink ones. Because these pink ones are very cute too. Let me just think. Trying to think of some places to have some of these bushes too. We don't want to cover this area too much. Have that over here, because then we can surround. Maybe I change the colour though. I could change the colour of that one. Maybe I can't. Okay. Let's put in those like low-lying bushes. Where are they? I can't see the one I'm thinking about. It's not these. Oh my god, I'm going to spend too long thinking about what kind of flowers. Yeah, I know, right? 10 hours later, really. I feel like I can't find the bush that I normally use. 1 second. Which is such a stupid thing to say. It's like, well, you can't find the bush that you normally use. Like, okay. But there's a certain one that I use. It's like it's like this, but not that. There's this kind of shape. I swear to you, is it missing? It's like normally base game, I swear. They wouldn't have removed. It's literally right here. It's right here. Oh my god. That was very dumb. Yeah, I kind of want to use these to like... Because I want this part to look kind of like natural, you know? So we want lots of bushes and flowers. Let's put some cute little pink flowers over here. Yeah, I know what you mean. You weren't wrong there. You know. I'm always very hesitant to just give things like that out. I don't really mind so much of my Instagram because it's supposed to be more public facing, but I don't really love giving my Discord out to everybody. I like kind of keeping it private. If you get me. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. I really do. And I was kind of thinking you would message me. I was sort of waiting for it. Because I was thinking, And you never want to be rude, you know? So I wasn't trying to be rude at all. I don't want to come across as like I'm being really over the top. It's just like, hey, you know. I don't go into other people's streams asking for their Discord, so I feel like it's a thing maybe you do when you feel like you know the person a bit more, you know? And they've just come into stream and they're already asking for my Discord. I mean, they were more likely gonna ask me to try and buy something. It seems to happen quite a lot, and it it makes me kind of sad. Because it's tough starting out streaming, and I'm okay with, you know, for the fact that for the most part it's just us. I like that, but it sucks when you get your hopes up about a new person coming in and they're just trying to sell you like art for your channel or something, and it's like, I'd rather you were here just trying to enjoy the stream. It kind of sucks. Hold on, just replying to my partner. Okay, cool. But anyway, let's check it in different lights too. Oh, look, the flowers looking really nice over here. I'm very pleased. This is cute. I am pleased. I think we'll put some more flowers in the front here. Yeah, exactly. Like, they realised they weren't going to get what they wanted and they disappeared. What a surprise. It just comes across as kind of rude, doesn't it? I don't know. I just don't like people preying on people who are, like, just trying their best to do this whole streaming thing, and it feels a bit exploitative, you know? It's just kind of mean. It doesn't really bother me now, because now I'm expecting it, but when it was the first few people that came in when I first started streaming, like, that really kind of broke my heart a bit, because it was like, oh, this is really the only people I'm gonna get? You know, people who just want something from me? That sucks. These flowers are ugly, but I'm trying to use them. I'm trying to be brave. Maybe we should need to put some stuff over here. Although we could probably do like a little planter over here just to make things different. Could even use like this little pink one. Yeah, and there could just be a planter here. And we could always do like a similar thing on this side along here. And we could have like the actual, like these things in there. I never use these, so I'll rotate some of them so that they don't all look the same. And we could have just like a few little bits in here. Let's see. It's gonna be cute. Kind of weird plant, but again, I like it that it's kind of weird. You don't have to put too much in these. But yeah, I like that. We could even have some sort of fountain or something. Ooh, this bush is kind of weird, but I'm just trying to think, like, do I try and use it? Because I never normally do. Maybe? What if we had these along? Wait, these could be kind of interesting dividers. Maybe we should try and use these. I never normally, so I am kind of thinking that's kind of fun. So they're going to clip a little bit there, but that's okay. I don't think that matters too much. Maybe I don't have them at the back though. Oh dear. Putting in another tree. No, it's too much. Or at least I need to be like it's the same tree again. But make it really small. And have it like kind of off the lot, I kind of think. So then it's not really fully on our lot. Yeah, I think that works. Then we'll have something there. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I definitely think we should try and have some other kids stuff here too. So let's go into kids. And let's see what we got on toys. We could even have the tent somewhere. The tent might be a really good idea because once again, you're not gonna have every household have one of these. So it's kind of cool to be able to come here and like have your Sims use this instead. And I would argue it's actually more useful for the toddlers. So I think the toddlers can have that. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it so far. I think it's starting to look really interesting. I once again never put this in houses, so we can have this here too. I think it's just like a doll's house, but I never really put it anywhere, so. I just want to have plenty of things for each of the kids to like do. We even have a little toy box. I need to have one that matches. I'll just shut my window, I'm getting cold now. I was too hot, now I'm too cold. You can never win. Let's have this monster one that goes. What is playing? Is it like restarted the... Oh, no, I just went straight back onto The Sims. I meant to go on my Spotify. I think this is one of the songs on the radio. I might skip this one. That's kind of weird. Okay, so we also need to get the splash stuff, but for now, let's also go kids' activities. Yeah, this stuff might be kind of useful. I'm even actually thinking about the scouting board. Like, what if we had this here? Once again, like, it's useful to have as, like, a space that your kids are going to come to, you know? I want this to be a really useful space. Oh, we could even have like a little arts and crafts area. If we can fit it in somewhere, like a little sheltered space that just has like some like little art tables. I kind of want to use these ones, not gonna lie. That would be really cute. Okay. Could even be this front bit here. Do I want it to be like an actual little building, or do I want it to be like an actual umbrella? If I type in umbrella, because there are different ones we can choose from. But it might not look as cute. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if that works for me. I kind of think I want it to be like an actual building. And we could make it raised off the ground a little bit. And what if we did it... Okay, let's just try this. Put that there. Do I make it a weird shape or do I leave it square? Just trust the process here. Well, I say that, it might still end up being ugly, but try and trust the process. Oh, I need to remember to put in toilets. Oh, I don't want cheap followers. I want you to go away. Let's see. It's a good time to practice my blocking. There you go. You're banned. Go away. Bad vibes. I do not want to buy... What's the point in buying followers? They're so dumb. Like, that doesn't achieve anything. Why do they always think that we want that? It seems so silly to me. Okay, hold on. I don't know if I'm cooking yet, but I'm trying. Which one do I want to use? It doesn't have to be the exact same style, like it could be... No, I want it to have a little bit more going on with it. Let's try this. I'm probably using way too many packs here, but it's fun for me. So I want to. This one kind of works, I think. Looks kind of fancy. Then we have some stairs to it at the front. They don't have to be fancy stairs, we can just use some of these basic ones. And the stairs can also be on this side too, maybe? Okay, and this could be our little art space. We have one in a different colour, a little cute colour. It's like my favourite craft table, I think it's so cute. I don't know if it looks weird having them all scattered, but I like the idea of them being scattered like this. I think it's like more fun. Even though it probably does look kind of weird. We'll leave it for now. If it's kind of weird, we'll change it later. Right, let's change the roofing for that. I don't know if I want the metal. I want it to be a pastel colour though. That's too bright. No. What am I thinking here? What works? We need more like roofing. I just feel like our options are so limited. I mean, unless I had it be glass, but... Oh, it could be glass. It doesn't technically provide a lot of shelter, but it doesn't really matter, does it? Like, I don't see really what the problem is with that. It looks cute. And I guess, to me, that's more important. Maybe it shouldn't be. I like how that looks. I'm going to move this tree over just a little bit. Wait, where did I put the... Did I get rid of the gate? Because I... Yeah, I think I've got rid of the gate. We're going to definitely need another gate back. Yeah, if it snows or rains, it's not very realistic, but it's cute. And it's like, you have to make a decision of, do you want cute or do you want realistic? And part of me kind of wants cute. However silly that is. I don't want this paving to be the same here. Like, I kind of want to do something like this here. I might just put it in quickly just to... I'm not going to do the terrain paint properly because if I do reload the lot, it's going to disappear. Or at least potentially it will. So I might have like this here. And we'll have some more of the seating. I might even put like an umbrella in like I was going to do before. Let's see. You use the blue. And we could have some seats out. We have to decide what benches we want. I know there can be some really cute benches. Like, these ones are decorated, but that's not the ones I was thinking of. These ones are from the fairy pack, but I don't like the colours. We need more benches. What about these? Oh my god, those are perfect. Wait. It's like they read my mind. That is exactly what we want. It's exactly what we want. And then that one that's like on the other side to match him. And we'll have some that are along too. So we could have here and here. We'll have to find some bins as well. But I'm once again forgetting about the bathroom. We're going to need to put in a bathroom somewhere. And I haven't left a lot of space on this lot to do that. So that might get tricky. I know that there are outdoor toilets, or we put in some stairs somewhere and we have like basement toilets, but I don't really know if I want to do that. I'd rather just, instead of having to build toilets, like I'd rather just have some that are outside. So can I just, in fact, maybe if I just go onto toilets, it's going to come up with them maybe? Yeah. I probably would put these. Maybe we could have them on the side here, and they could even be a little bit off. But is that kind of weird? I don't know, that does look kind of weird there, doesn't it? That's tough. Unless we put it at the front. We could tuck it in here. Yeah, actually, that's perfect. Wait, yeah. We tuck it in here because then it's not as, like, obvious. And it doesn't really matter having the wall here. Like, it doesn't affect them and the basketball, you know? Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I think that works. And we might just have to put some more paving just underneath it. And then we'll put some bushes or something behind here, just to cover the gap. I could even use these. These are kind of cute. Again, bring in some more of those flowers. Okay, those are kind of... I kind of want to have them here too. See, I like that. At least we have some toilets now. Although, we don't have any toilets for young ones. We could put some toddler toilets somewhere. Where would we put them? It makes sense in the toddler area, but then they're not really going to have any privacy. But, I mean, it's like you're not really likely to actually have your kid use it, are you? So, maybe we just put one in as an emergency. But really, I wouldn't actually suggest toddler training. I wouldn't suggest toilet training your toddler here, because that's kind of weird to do in a public place. We could put like a little privacy like fence up though. Hold on. So we'll grab one of these. Okay. Can that go there? I think everything still functions like this. It's a bit tighter, but I think it works still. Like, you can still get around. Which way does this face? So it actually technically faces this way. I don't see how that's a problem. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. We'll have someone playtest it. But anyway, I think what we'll do... We'll have a little privacy area. With the hedging. For anyone who wants to try and take their kids to the library. Look at that. See? We were thinking of everything here. I'm gonna have one of these bushes on this side to try and help give them some more privacy. Oh, I don't actually like this bush a lot, but you know, can't be too fussy. Okay, so if your kid absolutely needs the loo, they have an option there. It does look kind of strange, but it is what it is. Needs must. Although we could put like a little flower thing in here too, just to make it blend in a bit more. Oh, but then it sticks out too much. I wish I could do like a little half tile here, because that doesn't look right. Oh well, that's fine. That's fine. That works. And if I don't like it, we can come back and change that later and put just like a... In fact, what other dividers do we have? Hold on. Because... What other dividers do we have? There'll be something I can use over here. I mean, even that something like that works. Not that one. That's glass. That's not gonna work either. Don't like the bamboo. It doesn't go with the theming. Ooh, this is tough. That doesn't work either. Okay, what if we literally just do this dine out one? Yeah, that works. That's fine. Okay, we're getting somewhere with this. I want to have some more areas for nature. Have a nice big pink flower bush over here. Maybe one on this side. And we need some flowers. Trying to not use too many different flowers, but then again, like I want it to be interesting. Okay, we're definitely making some progress. Patio table. Which one of these do we want to use? We can have like a few like little tables and chairs out. Ooh, these ones are matching. That's probably a good idea. We could have like one over here. Let's put another bench. I haven't got like a barbecue or anything, but do we really need that? I don't know. I don't think it's too necessary. Also, this doesn't actually have a gate to it, so we should probably have a gate. But it does make sense, doesn't it, to have a gate. This is the businesses and hobbies one, so it needs to be businesses and hobbies, really. This came with a gate, right? Yeah. There you go. And before I forget, we could put in, well, we need to put in really the actual why can't I see everything? Not just comfort, I want everything. We need the actual splash things. Ooh. Wait, I didn't even know there was this in there. That's cool. That would have actually been good as a good shelter thing, but oh well. I did something else. Oh no, wait, we need to have this here. That would be cute. Oh. Okay, wait, we'll find a way to, you know, set these things up. That'll do for now. I love these. I've never actually used these before. Those are very cute. But then we need to actually have like the water things. There, these. I mean, we're not going to have much of a splash pad area without them, are we? So we do sort of need them. Nice. Oh, I'm really pleased with this so far. I think it's really, really getting somewhere. What I might do though, honestly, I think we're going to have to settle up for tonight. Because I am getting pretty tired now. And I do have to be up relatively early tomorrow. But we've honestly, like, we've made a really good attempt here. And we will have to come back to this. Because honestly, it's nearly done. But there's just some finishing touches. Like, I want to put a lot more nature in. We'll need to put in some more terrain paint. All of that jazz, you know. But I'm impressed with this so far. So, thank you. No, thank you, Demi. Thank you for being here as always. It's just nice to do. I've wanted to do something where I didn't have to think too much today. And like building a playground, it's like you don't have to like really overthink it. Like it's very nice and chill. So, anyway, I shall end the stream here. Have a lovely day. You know, enjoy whatever you end up doing. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you later. Bye bye.